Hey guys, it's Faith Gaming here. I hope you're well. Guys, continuing our Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play of the Crooked Moon. Carrying on from where we took off, having kind of half successfully defended Karak, successfully taken paravon from a Bretonnian faction from these guys, and ready to get to the sieging of or raiding and pillaging, so to speak, of the rest of Bretonnia. I'm slightly worried about these elves, but I am going to make a move for this site here, even though this guy's kind of one jump away from me. What I am going to do is get everyone up to kind of more units. Tell you what I'll do. I'll swap some of his units. If we take some of these off Skarsnik, what has he got? He's got a lot of swords, 4 spears. We take, leave that one. He's pretty full. Take that one. That one.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Let Skarsnik recruit another set of those for now. We'll leave this guy there. He's out of having taken those units off Skarsnik. He's out of movement anyway. So end the turn there. A little bit worried about that Barrow Legion being there. I was hopeful they wouldn't have made that move for Montford, because their corruption's going to be a pain in the ass later. Although Greenskins and Goblins, they do have kind of good methods of untainting in kind of their in some of their building trees. So hopefully we'll go down the Skarsnik hut and kind of be able to keep the rot at bay. Oh wow, they got 2 stacks. Nice. The dwarves are going to be in for a bad time there, I'd imagine. These guys, Castle Castonne, they've confederated with the Bretonnians, if you remember. And it turns out the dwarves have actually taken Karak 8 Peaks back. I'm not sure who, but it says on the top here that it's controlled by stunties. So the Crooked Moonless Skits have got wiped out quite early on. Anyway, we're going to make a move down and hopefully not run into too much elf trouble. I imagine we'll see the likes of Karak again in the not so distant, but I'm not ready to tango with them on their home turf just yet. Paravon looking pretty weak. The strength rankings, we're not actually far off the elves, so I obviously can't see what any of those units are, but I can kind of picture what they're going to be. So I need this needs upgrading, which I need another 2 surplus for. So I'm going to stick this guy. Let's take Skarsnik for a run to here. What does that do? I can put him on the encampment just to get the last of his regeneration and give him another set of Wolf Riders. Yep, that'll do. Chuck this guy in here for now so he's not getting a huge drop his outgoings a little bit. So we want this guy 2 wolves. How far off of Warg are we? I feel like it's very, very slow to gain Warg in this. Slower than vanilla. Cool. That's upgraded. You don't want to do anything like that yet. I really want to put this, because the obedience is going to be a nightmare. We're going to have to jump up there and try and control that a little bit. Jesus, menu is literally ruining me. So that's 4. What's the main causes here? So extorted income. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Raiding, kind of revolting is Jesus, this menu. Revolting's kind of good sometimes for the goblins, because you can survive off it a bit. You can for every kind of kind of revolutionary army you destroy, you generally get a good dose of money. which will help you through some of the early stages. While you don't really have a lot of like shiny pits and stuff like that. So it's not always a bad thing to have kind of crappy public order, as long as you can kind of control it. The Goblin armies are so cheap to kind of keep running as well that it's not a huge deal to kind of have 2 or 3. I could probably get another one on the go now and still kind of survive through raiding and pillaging and such. Who's raiding there then? Oh, that's me. Minus 21. Yeah, not loving that, are they? These wood elves look like they're... oh, please don't. That would be a nightmare. Great, we're going to have to declare war on Bretonnia then, because I can see the paravon and Bretonnia have just confederated. And not the end of the world, it gives us an excuse to go over and hit Castle Castonne as well. Clan Angrund, Clan Skyer, Wissenland, Clan Skyer. Where are these guys are just south of here, I think, aren't they? If those two have declared war, I imagine that these guys are maybe pretty potentially quite strong. I was pretty stupid there, thinking about it. Yeah, we definitely need that, because 1,000 gold is going to ruin us though. Not now. I should have done that raiding camp in here. He still would have got the regenerate. He still would have got the troop regeneration, and we'd have got money, and I wouldn't have just added 8 points of minus obedience to paravon. Yeah, we won't talk about that ever. Definitely need to get into that. What's the yeah, that garrison isn't anything worth kind of writing home about, is it? So another turn or so. I'll leave that space. Oh, there's no point actually, because when I upgrade, I probably haven't got the money, so we'll leave it for now anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, strength rank 18. Yeah, we're 13, so he's already at war with Skull Smashers in kind of Grungzin, is it over here? Barra Legion as well, so he'd have to go through them to really give us any issues. Oh, that looks like pretty low garrison. I wonder. I think it's maybe because they've just changed over through Confederation that the garrison's weakened like that. I think it resets them for some reason, which seems. Yeah, I can kind of see the logic, but it still seems a bit stupid, because surely your troops would now be their troops and their troops would be your troops. So yeah, changing the garrison is a bit crappy. But hey, we're not going to complain about it. We're just going to butcher them. So get some good use out of our wolves here and our wolf archers. What have they got? Mounted yeomen, Knights of the Realm. Some archers. We'll try and put all of these night goblins in kind of a vanguard position. We'll just swarm them pretty early on. Overclocking my my laptop right now. I'm seeing what it does for performance and stuff like that. Like safely overclocking, nothing stupid. Just like using the in-game, using my Acer functions to overclock a little bit. So hopefully get some decent. Get some decent frames. It's quite difficult with this many goblins. Like I did it in my in the number 1 of this, like episode 1 of this video. I had a fight around about 5,000 goblins at one stage, and like my computer's not. It's not bad at all, but it was struggling with that many people charging around. We stick you this side. Squigs Vanguard as well. Oh, lovely. 7. I normally have them as 5, so it's going to be a bit weird for me. I need to drop these goblins. I hate carrying archers. I really, really hate having archers. There's no need. So we're just going to, hopefully they're just going to be straight ahead of us. We are going to flood them. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not going to use this ability, but I would normally, because it's, I've got my numbers all different to what I normally would. And Mounted Yeoman, let's not get into them yet. Here you guys up. Let's get up here. Got my numbers all slightly different, so I'm going to make some cock-ups here, 100%. Yeah, the squigs will chew those guys right up. Let's give them some shit. I feel kind of bad. They are definitely not going to... are they spearmen or are they... Yeah, they're bowmen. You know, it's going to be a very bad time for you. Let's get into those guys there. Too many units, not enough things to kill. Yeah, that's just... that can't be fun for anyone involved, really. A lot of wolves. Big ass spider. Easy money. Dead Knights of the Realm. Yeah. Good night, Vienna. Easy, easy, easy. So now we've peeved off paravon. Bretonnia, sorry. Wolves getting some good kills. Spider, easy money. Night Goblin Squigs, chewing up some kids. These guys, 67 damage, 67 kills. Nice. Garcia's got ability where they'd all got charge bonus, speed, and would have been like stalk right until they got on top of them. But it makes a really, really horrible sound in the recording that you can't kind of escape from. And it lasts for a long time. So, like, if anyone wonders why I'm not popping it, it's because, yeah, I don't want to hear it. And I don't want you guys to suffer having to hear for the sake of a tiny bit of charge bonus and some speed and stalk that they already have. 7 kills on those archers. Crazy. They normally can't hit anything. What do they get? A couple of people decided to stab some goblins. Apart from that, everyone else is probably running, I'd imagine. Cool. Quite a long load time. What's going on? Liberate, that's new. Liberate the local people to become your allies. I don't know whether we can justify that as Skarsnik. Even as Skarsnik, I don't know whether we can justify that. It doesn't sound very very green skinny. Cool mechanic though, and I'll probably use it, but just not on Bretonnians, because, yeah, pompous bastards. Yeah, we'll just get rid of them. But I think we're going to loot and occupy, because any rebellions are going to be back at Paravon anyway. So, oh, nothing stands against the Green Tide. So set up a camp. This is obviously an SFO function. Global recruitment, local recruitment, more recruitment. What's this one? Minus recruitment costs, but minus 5 ranks for all units. How does that work then? What if they're on 0? Do they get a minus? Maybe it just takes away your interesting. I have no idea what to take. To be fair, minus 50% recruitment costs, and all my stuff's 0 anyway, so... And that Green Tide level goes up. Cool. So what does this give us? Kind of diplomatic relations with other greenskins, minus 40, 0 plus 0 fightiness. Increased income for units. Increased upkeep, that's not nice. Campaign movement speed, 0. Income from sacking, that's cool, we need that. Growth, minus 10. Okay, so yeah, we need to... nice, we need to get on that. So what did this leave us with? How much is this going to cost us to fix? 320, that's not bad. Is that rank 1? That is. Ooh, what is this? Beastlies, so we can have extra ranks on our squigs. Cheaper recruitment of squigs. That's quite expensive to be... I don't know why there's 2 of them there. Did they both do the same? 3, 7? Yeah, that looks like a bit of a bug, but yeah, no problem. I want to get this, because then it's kind of defensible, and it gives me a huge gaggle of goblins to defend stuff with, so... what's in striking distance of here? Castle Cark. That looks tastier, doesn't it? What's that going to give us? 2,500. I'm down with 2,500. Overhaul War Boss. We want this one, don't we? But we need to get... I think we need to end one more turn, get one more surplus to push that up. 4,800. Ouch, that is... That's quite a lot, isn't it? We're going to keep him there. He's probably going to have to move. Yeah, if we move him out of there for now. Tunnel. He can recruit up here, can't he? Yeah, we've got beast layers up here, so... Get him up there. Ready for a rebellion. Although he's not particularly well manned to fight a rebellion, and maybe don't catch it the first turn, but he might just be there to sit in Caracas grass. Although, to be fair, they would need to be quite a strong rebellion to get to take all that down. So no worries. Do some stats. Oh, he only gets 1 point now. So we've got this one, which is cool. Nasty Squigs. It turns into charge bonus as well. It does. Yeah, we could definitely. This is such a powerful tool later on that. We should probably start doing stuff up there, but maybe I'll take a little bit more. Yeah, I always get confused as to which ones that like. So looting settlements and sacking settlements, aren't they? Like that's loot and occupy, and that's sack, obviously. -1 upkeep for is good. Let's get on the raiding. We're going to need to do that, I think, to keep ourselves alive. So dodgy geezers and missiles. We'll take that one, melee defense as well, and he gets to go Vanguard deployment. I reckon we hit these two, maybe sack them and not take them, because I don't want to spread ourselves too thin while we've still got some epic money issues going on. Yep. So we're going to end the turn there. He's up here ready for rebellion. Probably want to get him recruiting while he's up there as well. We can do a... the growth is good with obedience. That will definitely help. That's going to rage. End the turn there. Now let's see whether those elves decide to stop being upset. So paravon is actually... rebelled as well. I'm not too worried. They'll have to siege, and yeah, I can bring Skarsnik back, but I think we'll take these guys first and then move back. But they'll be quite strong by then. But blah, we'll sort it out. Don't worry. There we are. Oh, I thought he was going to go and kill our rebellion. They do that sometimes. I've seen that happen. Oh yeah. Hello. Marie Beaumont. My French accent is appalling, so is my Welsh accent. So yeah, pretty much any accent. So expect some terrible accents throughout this campaign. I'm really surprised these elves aren't over here kind of kicking ass. Sometimes they move and sometimes they don't though, so hopefully if I'm lucky they'll just sit there and I won't have to go in and massacre. Definitely won't be doing that later game, this early on in the game. I think I'll put a pile of shiny in here to try and begin the... I've already put the obedience in there, that's fine. Take these. Maybe move Skarsnik back up to fight this. Just so it's done. Let's see what happens. A real war boss wouldn't allow any ninny, knight, gobbo, tribal, stunties, or who's rebelling anyway. Don't matter, kill them. So move. Oh, cool. So what? It drops because they're rebelling. That must be new, because I don't remember that from any... Of course, the Green Tide thing here is literally new, so I don't remember that happening in any of my playthrough before, so... Redhorn Tribe, Grey Herds, Obedience. Nice, that's because I didn't take Sewer Watch, which is great. Starting to Slightly regret not taking 2 watch now.
Get up, kid. What you want? Getting it done.
So he's got 8.
Right off.
We've
Who
got.
can I stab?
As long as he hasn't got a set of trolls. Ah, shite. Not the end of the world. I mean, we outnumber them super. Like, the trolls will be a huge pain in the ass, but... they're immune to psychology. Wow, that's pretty cool. Stupidity. So they're immune to psychology until their well, it won't affect us, but until their leadership is below half. That's pretty cool. Regeneration. Well, we outnumber them hugely. That they're with a couple of us, but yeah, worst case scenario, we end up losing and running away. And yeah, we'll fight it. Although I don't know, goblin on goblin seems a bit dirty to me. Mucky. Yeah, hopefully by the time, because they suffer with leadership hugely. So if we smash everyone else on the map, kill their war boss with our war boss, just hope the trolls don't try and single out our war boss. I think we'll be all right. Like I said, worst case scenario, we fall back into Karakazgraz and then yeah, wait for them to come and try and give us some shite in there. Cool map. Maps like this are not ideal if you're goblins because you need to be able to use that. You need to be able to use those numbers, and when you can't, you can lose really easily to like half the army that you brought. I think we just let them come through. We got the numbers, and I don't really want to risk kind of having to fight one-on-one with trolls. So we just start there, move those guys over there. Yeah, we attack them, so they're just gonna stand there, aren't they? Because it's probably in their interest. Are they trolls? They are. Oh god damn it! This is not what I wanted. All right, we're going. We're going to ignore those trolls on that side. Make them come over this side. These wolves up here. Get him up. Oh, I hate seeing these poor little goblins without. He needs a squig. He really needs a cave squig. They get them quite early on as well. It's level 9 or something stupid for goblins. So not long, and we will have some squigs for him. We're also running with just basically a lot of goblins at the moment, which is depressing. Really depressing. Oh, so they're swapping sides. If they pile through, we're gonna throw our wolves into them. So I'm gonna keep one of these guys back to try and support our wolves. These guys through. No, they're gonna come this way maybe. Anyway, we'll leave a set here just for support. 44 melee attack, 29 weapon strength isn't bad. Like, it's not horrible. These wolves have got poison damage, which is interesting. Have our wolves got poison damage? No, they haven't. What the fuck? Cool. Well, we just need to push through and get to their archers as well. Trolls are coming this way, so... No, they're not. They're coming this way. Cool. Well, we'll leave them out for as long as possible. Oh! Ah, damn it, I didn't... Yeah, we need to get out and ram, so... Those trolls are holding their position there, aren't they? Come on, boys. This will be a long-ass fight if we have to... Ah, there's trolls. I hate trolls. Well, I love trolls, but I don't like fighting against trolls. What are you doing, boys? Bring these guys around here now. Oh, this map is dirty. Get in there. Nah, we need to hit their war boss, don't we? Otherwise, those trolls will take us to town, literally. Yeah, we're doing alright. Hold you guys back a sec. Get rid of those archers, smash these guys into the back of their wolf riders. Nice. So many goblins. Yeah, hopefully get a good charge on those guys. Yeah, that's what we want. Sort them out. Yeah, they're retreating. Trolls aren't enjoying themselves too much either. Wreck those wolves. Wolves on wolves. They're trying to get out, I think, so we should get some good kills on them. Warboss on Warboss. Yeah, maybe morale's going to win this for us, so... Trolls are shit pants. Everyone's in retreat, so... Except the Wolf Riders. Pull a set of these out. Start pulling through. Keep on the chase. One set of my wolves you do not want. You just don't want them to regroup at all. And one set of wolves to just punish these guys who run away. Keep pushing through. Their archers are regrouped, but straight into them. They're Wolf Riders. Nope. Ooh, I don't know whether we'll catch those trolls before they decide that they want to come back and fight again. We didn't really send a lot to support that, do we? Shit. It's alright. Those chariots will be impossible to catch until we get some wolves on them. Keep chasing that warboss off, and those chariots will go. Oh. Let's just literally envelop them. Okay, we caught the trolls. That's good. I don't know who's who, what. No idea. Nice, we killed their war boss. That's pretty much when you kill some other goblins' war boss. Whenever goblins lose their war boss, that is pretty much the end of everything they ever. Yeah, everything and anything. Smash them, they literally crumble in the charge, if not before. Right, get those chariots. I think these guys are the same speed. Pin them in there. Quickly, 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 quickly. That's the end of that. See if we would have caught them. Anyway. Quick, 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 quick. Sneaky little bastards. Yeah, let's slow them down. I know I've won, but... Oh, yeah, the chariots. Sorry, gobbos. Cool. We do want to try and chase as much as we... Oh, we're going to end up fucking fighting these guys again, aren't we? Because you didn't catch them all. Yeah, so as long as we just kill those, at least as many of those trolls as we can. Spook this up. Never going to catch those chariots. I should have kept them on that side, let the chariots go, and then... I'll probably auto-resolve the next one, otherwise I'm just going to end up fighting. Like, they'll end up retreating and getting away again, and I cannot be bothered to fight them again. We need to get these guys back to towards paravon. Wow, those trolls are taking a hide, didn't they? How many... Shit, did they even lose any models? Ugh, they didn't. Shit. It's alright, we'll just auto-resolve the next one. Although, because the trolls are still alive, the auto-resolve might be a bit derpy. Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits Rebels. That's weird. Why would they be called that? Surely they'd just be Crooked Moon Rebels rather than the Mutinous Gits. I suppose any rebels are Mutinous Gits, aren't they? Yeah. Touche. Touche. Now we got some wolves. You see some once you get some squig riders and stuff as well, we start to see some convincing kind of victories, I think. With the buffs that these guys get as well. Wolf riders turn into crazy kind of Bretonnian style kind of heavy cavalry. They're ridiculous, but they're like so quick as well. Load times definitely a little bit longer in SFO than they are in vanilla. Only slightly, maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 seconds sometimes. But these smaller fights in vanilla are just and they're done straight away. But that's not me complaining. That's just an observation. We don't want to lose the fightiness, do we? So we... Growth. We don't really need the replenishment. The obedience might go a long way, but... Yeah, growth for 10 turns is probably a worthwhile investment. I'd buy that for $1. Oh, look at that. Son of a... Well, I suppose one thing. Take that, so that doesn't happen again. Take that. That's 12, not 9, so yeah. Should take that. Is it worth it, do you think, just for our wolves to have poison? They can kind of catch stuff and pin stuff down then, but I don't know. Get back here is probably quite useful as well. Yeah, we'll go with that because then we can go to the get to better sneaking ASAP. I'm a bit gutted we can't. Oh, wow, that's quite nice. Plus 5 melee attack, magical attacks as well as poison. Did he? Where has he got that? Probably gonna have a fiddle. Ugh, luck that we can't. Can he recruit here? Oh, he can. That's all right. We'll take advantage of that. This forest goblin's quite good. They got lethal poison and stuff. They don't have a lot of melee defense, but yeah, bonus space is large. This guy hasn't got any spears either, so low armor. What else? What are they missing here? Their melee defense is a little bit lower. Weapon strength, same. Well, they kind of stand up pretty well, except yeah, less armor again. Yeah, pretty equal. Well, they're quicker than 40 speed's quite quick for an infantry unit as well. I'm hoping this guy doesn't rustle up anything fucking crazy while he gets that extra turn of. Right, well, Skarsnik, you're gonna have to hike back here. Oh my god, we're not doing that. That is so expensive. Jesus, right.
Not in this world or the other.
Oh, not in this world. We're
My lady will not allow
we're not doing anything yet. There's a lot of this in the early turns. Maybe it's the way I play it. I don't know. I've watched a couple of the greenskins kind of playthroughs, and yeah, everyone just struggles with money. I think it's just the way. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I think some of my better ones where I've taken kind of all of Bretonnia and been moving into the Empire. Yeah, it's taken quite a long time to kind of get positive money, and that was without the green tide thing. So I'm gonna be sneaky, and I'm gonna find. Hey, that's good. That should keep them away from us. So Carcassonne and the Dread Fleet have gone to war. Maybe that'll bode well for us. I didn't really want to fight Carcassonne too soon, but although I was going to go and raid thing just now. Tempted to hit Castle Castonne next. Now I'm back up here. I don't think the elves are going to make any plays out of that, out of their woods. So I'll probably take this fight and head for Castle Castonne. Maybe my other lord should be kind of back and supporting me by then as well. But I've got faster end turn on as well. It's crazy. The Empire, Bretonnia. Oh, it's hotting up. Everyone's starting to declare war on each other. What happened to that? Oh, it's desperate for us to get stuck into those.
Not of a war boss.
They now have a rock lobber. Still got the trolls. So they're 24 melee attack, and mine are 36. Weapon strength 30. There's 27. Yeah, we'll fight this just because the auto resolve looks pants. I don't want to lose just because the auto resolve's stupid. I wonder if it'll be the same map. Probably not. I think they've moved a little bit, haven't they? I hope not, because that'll be a pain in the ass. Yeah, it would have been a pain to get to that goblobber. I think this time we make sure the trolls don't. We've got enough. we've got enough quick units to make sure that nobody gets out of this. Maybe the chariots again because they're a nightmare, but do that as one of you on each flank. Another set of you is. Oh wow, we can see where they are. That's cool. You guys on 3, you guys on 6 because you're always on 6. All my forces are going to arrive way before my war boss. This is why it's good I'm on a squid because you can just maybe stick you guys. Stick you on 4. You guys should have been 2 really. I don't know why I dipped that up. Yeah, sling those there. Pull you guys this side. Yeah. Okay, so of course you can't see any of our night goblins, so you can see our forest goblins, which kind of doesn't make sense because you think they'd be equally as good at not getting seen, but apparently not. Send these guys around this, these guys around here. You'll see that I use these guys quite a lot as actual wolf riders as well. I'm never really bothered about whether I sling them into combat or not. They got decentish stats. No, not as good as the actual wolf riders, but decent enough to. Sending some fanatics out, is it? Oh, big boys. I haven't got any fanatics in this group. Right, try and hit them. You guys. Dodge them. Around here. Bit of a lag. Gobble on, gobble. Oh. Not into them. Into there. We caught some of them. Keep going. In here. Fall in on them. Fall in on them. Where's our dude? Get in there. Get on them trolls. See what we can do there. Let's finish them off. Ah, yeah, we shoot these guys up. So many goblins. Yeah. Right, let's make sure that we get as much of this stuff off the field as possible. Oh, those wolves are holding their own pretty well, to be honest. Right, let's just get rid of the trolls. That literally makes them fodder. There's these quick forest goblins then. Into them. Where are you? Into them. Their war boss is there. Get our war boss onto him. Right, you guys. Sorry, I took you off the trolls. Work. You guys and you guys. Try and chase them. Make sure the war boss dies. How fast are these forest goblins then? Pretty quick. This turn we should be able to catch them and not have to worry about killing them all so much now. I don't know why those wolf riders did that. That is highly annoying. These guys still shooting each other even though they've well, that one. We didn't manage. That ain't bugger it. We'll just auto-resolve the next one. I'm just hoping to get the trolls off. So yeah, we should. The auto-resolve should come in our favour. You pretty much massacred everything. They got some good kills, man. Fanatics. That's probably from the Fanatics, to be honest. Wolf Riders held their own. Trolls got away with full health again. Jesus. Crazy kills. Some crazy kills on our side, but yeah, fighting goblins, so everyone's going to get crazy kills. Yeah, hopefully the auto-resolve won't give us anything. It will give us like a fair kind of doing bar. I don't know what the word is. You know what I mean. Ooh. Oh, that's pants, isn't it? magic resistance is, yeah. Cheers, mate. I'm just gonna take the growth again. Don't run too far. Oh, you little bastard.
Leaving! Great and powerful, war boss!
Cool, cool. See that bellower? Not the bellower, the better night sneaking. Wow. Now this, yeah, this war boss will be pretty handy. Get out. We'll resolve that, obviously. Take the growth again.
You need help?
How far can we get this guy?
Get it done!
Get him back. Leveled again.
Got no war boss!
That is nice. I think we can recruit. No characters available, eh? Oh, that's the Black Hawk. The Black Hawk big boss. Yeah, I'd like one, but I'm not going to be able to deal with the another 150 is going to put me quite high. So we've got walls. Have we? Adds walls. We have walls. And that garrison is pretty brutal with walls. It would take a
Who's the boss?
It would take a decentish army to take that. So yeah, GG. I'm just gonna do that so our wolves have it, which yeah, be handy for our wolves catching and pinning things down.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
Yeah, we'll take this.
I like a good plan. Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
Oh Christ, there's no point even fighting it, is there? Like that balance of power is just. Jimmy will literally just envelop those and absolutely smart. Ah, they got one of those. They got that map. It's still not going to save them, is it? No. Done. Probably going to take the growth again. Just I don't really need the regen up. I'll just get it in one. What the hell? 10 battles won. So we can minus 5,000 treasury, which would that wouldn't be good. Spawns an army at your capital with constant effects listed below. That sounds horrible. That sounds minus 10 leadership in foreign territory. That is not what goblins want, is it? They're already when defending, minus melee defense, income from raiding, leadership when in foreign territory. Crap, they're all pretty similar to the Beastmen one. It's like, Jesus, what do I take? They all sound like they all sound. That's fine because minus 5% is not a lot. But fightiness would be good, and sorry, the fightiness will be good, and the I don't even remember what it did now. Hang on. Yeah, the campaign movement range is pretty handy. Cool. Level these bad men up. I think we've done most of Woodscars. Now we really need to start making our way down to Wag because that is absolutely brutal. The Squig Riders, so they have poison, but the wolves don't. Wow, look, 53 melee attack on wolves. Oof, that is yeah, real tasty. So the squigs are on 62. Wow, some good stats really. I don't know whether that. Do you think? I don't know whether that. I don't know whether the Arachnoid Spider would actually get those buffs, but it's a goblin unit. But yeah, that probably would be quite overpowered for. I'll take it. It's done then. Slide of eyes. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? I don't really, like I said in part one, I don't really use heroes too much outside. Maybe to take down a gate if I need to, but what weapons we got? Sword of the Anti-Heroes on Skarsnik sounds pretty good. plus leadership and untaint. That's what he's got so far. That banner's worth its weight. Post battle income, stealing magic items, serial looter, post looting settlements, idle carver. Yeah, it's not bad. What's oh, sorry, I could have just gone through there, couldn't I? What's he got? No armor, no swords. I think all these little dudes are taken. Panning, poison attacks. Cool. Probably got enough money to risk losing 4 grand doing that now. Although we are kind of minus 2k a turn, so maybe not.
Lots of plans.
How much do I need to adopt the encampment? I think it's 25. Yeah, 25. Ah, he's going to be just shy of that, isn't he? Well, I'll start moving him up anyway. We'll go and check out Bastogne, and if that looks horrible. Ooh, Aquitaine's got walls as well, but it's got, even with walls, the Bretonnian garrison sucks so hard. They're just, yeah, they're ripe for getting chewed up. So I know I've got quite a lot of gold, and I should probably be building things, but you can very quickly find yourself out of gold. If I wait till next turn, if it looks like we can take Bastogne or either Aquitaine, we will. Corruption's causing a bit of problem. Nah, it's not the end of the world. Definitely do with some kind of the pile of shiny around if we can. Although I do think maybe we just need to.
We got ourselves a busy.
I think we just took 600 gold for nothing. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not sure I want a defensive alliance with them yet because I did this with Mousselon once, and the vampiric corruption's a pain in the ass. Like it when they start taking your base, and they'll always take one base. You don't get the kind of region bonus, and it's like then you have to deal with the obedience problems, and it's sometimes just a pain. Yeah, we'll think about that one. We'll ponder it for a little bit. I think I'll go over. We'll either hit Castle Bastogne or down to Aquitaine. We'll probably call this one. By the time we've done that, episode 2, just so the files don't get too big. I had a real nightmare uploading one of my Chaos ones. I had to shrink it down with Handbrake because it was about. It was crazy big. Oh, that's quite a lot of money. It's got to be successful. Oh, I could send Slider Mize off on a kind of assassination mission, maybe. But he's not gonna make it, is he? Well, I'll do then. I'll stick him in there just so he can. How much is that? Yeah, we can do with that probably there, couldn't we? 8 obedience is quite a lot. It's quite cheap. Just stop us from having to come back up there all the time to deal. So if we make our way in here a little bit. Okay, well we're not going to take that with Lewin there, are we? So imagine with.
I don't care for this order.
Well, if Lewin came out to fight us with that, we would beat him, I think. So I'm not really worried. I'm not far off Wargin, so Aquitaine is unguarded. Yeah. That might be. How much is it worth? Yeah, that's definitely worth. It's definitely worth causing some issues for. So we'll raid him there. This guy still needs a couple of I really hate taking archers. They're terrible for a start, and like something to defend. I don't really want to. Wolf Riders in my eyes they're just a bonus. As soon as he takes, well, he's got all a better night sneak in. So, for example, right, they're 53 melee defense. Sorry, 53 melee attack. Weapon strength is only 31. Yeah, that's not amazing, right? But these guys' melee attack is 38. Their weapon strength is 42. But there's only 60 of them. So you can see how, like in packs of kind of 100 each, 2 packs together, they can be a real nightmare for these kind of some of these more expensive cavalry. Just pinning them down with the poison and catching them. Like these guys are only 24. Their melee attack is lower, but their weapon strength is higher. This guy hasn't taken the. Oh, he has taken it. It's melee infantry units, so yeah, maybe not. But yeah, I'll have the turn again there. Oh, we're going to get 3k now, aren't we? So that was 2-1. These are very expensive because we're in unpleasant kind of climate. 4k would not be great there, would it? We could probably do with pile of shiny. Is I think come from all buildings in this region. It's changed slightly. It used to just be like 100 gold. Minus the upkeep. So these buildings give us small amounts of gold, don't they? We'll take the obedience because yeah, it's cheap. It'll stat taint is going to become a problem. It's Skaven. Once we take this Aquitaine, I'm wondering whether Lewin will come out to us, to be honest, because although he's got a pretty crappy army, those archers will just be wolf and squid bait, like really bad. Those Knights of the Realm, and yeah, he's gonna have a bad time if he does. Hopefully he does, because then we'll maybe change our approach to Bastogne and then go Aquitaine after that. Don't like these guys. Hello, Clan Angrund. That changes things a little bit. So, they're raiding the Empire as well. Maybe a good time now to try and get in with them. No, he's pulled away. I wonder what he's. I wonder why. We probably have to let I can't say that. Quen Ellis. We'll have to let Clan Angrund do their work on that, I think. Check what their army looks like, but I know they can have those 2 ethereals, so Skarsnik is probably the boy to try and defend. But like we've got Paravon, it's not now the income. The thing is with goblins, the income from the settlements is really, it's not incredible. So I'm not going to lose hardly anything. See what their army's like. Dwarves are a bit of a nightmare to fight regardless, though. Oh, we got Musalon here as well. It might be worth looking into friendship. I wonder what the garrison in here is like. I haven't been able to see for now, but we're definitely within striking distance, aren't we? And we've got the spider, so we could just go siege attack and hit them walls. Well, that's the end of Stirland. That means I imagine the vampire camps are having fun. So he's only got the Throny Ironbrow, which is the runesmith. Wow, we haven't spent any money on it. We'll let him take it. What's the garrison here like? Pants. We're going to siege this in 1 turn, so we'll get that fight straight to the him. Hang on, we'll move this guy first. Straight into Paravon. See, that place is kind of... the military crackdown's still there, so that'll be why. But when that takes over to kind of obedience and the kind of taint, we might be able to even that one out a little bit. Let's get this done then. So I wonder where... Oh, Lewin went off here and we'll just fight that straight out. We don't need any siege equipment. We got the spider. She'll take the gate down relatively quickly. Goblins up the walls on ladders, unfortunately, boys. But yeah, should be an easy victory. I'll probably occupy this as well because anything with walls is worth kind of looting and occupying as the goblins. Just use the walls. Bretonnia, like they really struggle to siege like walled cities because obviously their main best unit is cavalry. So when it comes to kind of rowing the troops up the wall, they don't really stand well. They'll have a tough time with cavalry, and kind of the choke points at the gate kind of a tough time with goblins, and then with the choke points at the gate, they struggle to get their little ponies in, so unless they start damaging walls and stuff. But yeah, they're not. They struggle. Put it that way. This should be an easy-ish one. We've got loads of gobos. Okay, so this is one. Three, maybe come through the gate with me. Keep all these, keep all this back. Just put them in the same group. We probably won't even need those guys, to be honest. 6 spider in line with the gate. He was 2. Just shoot some shit. And slide here, and that's it really. So we'll just we'll get this underway. Get them gobos up. Just do that. Click 1 like that. Spider into the gate. You 2 on the gate as well. So 3. Just try and get him in front of the gate there. Should probably pop that that ability he's got, the stalk one. But listen, the noise is horrible, and it lasts for ages. So all he can, they're still shooting at the spider, which is interesting though. Yeah, cool. I think they are. That's the noise. I really, really, really hate that noise. So yeah, we're at the walls. They literally they've got no. So I can't even get in there. I can just hear that noise in my head. I think it's louder through my speakers than it actually is on the recording. Hopefully. I hate this when everyone struggles to rush to put their ladders up. Some archer fire. See that spider and the 2 kind of lord and the heroes. They've got that gate 15% already. So go on, little gobbos. They ain't in a rush to get up there, are they? We're just gonna get you. Sounds like some Backstreet Boys. So no, they've lost a set of peasant bowmen already to just to my goblin archers. That's crazy. They're absolutely terrible. If you get them to just shoot over the wall, they kind of, they might actually get some kills. Start telling people what to do. Flood this way by horse. There's some archers in the centre. Well, we'll take a few casualties, but it won't be the end. We'll clear the walls quite quickly, I'd imagine. They got shields, don't shoot them. So have they. Those ones haven't. Hit them. Yeah. A lot of goblins. They've already had the Bretonnians have already had enough. And here. Goblin spheres causing a ruck. Oh, we're through. Right. Or maybe the gate didn't break and yeah, they're retreaters. This happens every now and again and it's really, really, really annoying. Like the gate is opened, everyone's had this bug once, I imagine. The gate's open for their retreating units for some retarded reason to retreat this way instead of the other way. And now my spider's in there. They kind of that's a misclick. Stay in the woods. Nightmare. These guys up and over here. That'd be too bad. We'll have loads of our goblins coming off the walls in a minute, but like I can't actually move people in, so I've nearly lost fights because of this bug a couple of times. Very difficult to target the gatehouse as well. And like my spider's actually taking damage. He's obviously surrounded, unsupported. Hey, that's yeah, once they drop we'll go start getting down. I've got some archers that are trying to get on the walls for some reason. Everyone else is trying to get off the walls and they're trying to get on. Gutted that gate's gone. Baby. Won't be able to get down until their guys get off. Some of our goblins getting down and in. Yeah, a bit of a pain getting them down sometimes. I don't know why. They're pretty much all in retreat. Sometimes fine, rather than targeting them to actually attack something, just moving them with just telling them to move down to the ground somewhere and then getting them to attack from there is a better way to do it. We've got here a set of errant. I still don't know whether we can get anything through the gate, can we? No idea what yeah, we can't. This stupid derpy little bug. Get down here, boys, what are you doing? Imagine if this was an actual kind of really demanding castle siege. They yeah, this bug you wouldn't be thankful for this, so try and get everyone up here. Scarsnick and all on the move. Get the spider to lead the charge. These guys try and get him inside. These guys try and get up here, maybe get a flank. Ah, and the squigs, fuck it. I don't know what the spider's doing. Let's go, boy. They're all in retreat, so I have no idea really what they're doing, but yeah, I'm not gonna question. I like to get these guys on the walls, but yeah, we're gonna be a nightmare. Come on. Finally moving. That's nice. That's what you want. Yeah, that's a nightmare. I don't think our wolves got in either, did they? Too many goblins and the hole's not big enough. Nightmare. Right, send the spider in. Nothing in there can do any real damage. These guys down this route. You guys in through there. More of you in through there. 3, see if we can get you in. Come on, boys. Cool. They've all got in on the spider. And that's probably going to be the spider's taking some damage, but it's not the he regens relatively quickly, so Yeah, and that's a mass route, I'd imagine. Bye bye. Yeah, some really low frames there. Done. No need to fight that out. I'd say we probably call it around now. I'll run through the give everyone their points and stuff. Something to look forward to next one, bashing it out with Clan Angrund. So we've now taken Castle Castonne as well, which we will occupy. Not for the money, just to say we have it. Next, probably Bordelot. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Like I said, I'm not good with French. Yeah, those guys putting up a pretty terrible resistance, really. We lost 166. Spider 426 kills. That's pretty great. Pretty crazy. Hmm. Do we loot and occupy, or do we occupy? I don't really see there's a huge disadvantage to looting and occupy because a lot of the buildings obviously don't transfer over. I know we have to repair the Judah, the main kind of bit of the settlement, but it's not always that much money. We didn't get a hell of a lot of gold for that, really. Yeah, we definitely have to loot and occupy, won't we? We can liberate. No, let's take the loot and occupy tree. But boom, post battle income. It's good. We got a sword, a shroom gatherer. Yeah, so that cost us 500 out of 2.5 grand to repair back up. Not bad. Lewin must have had a pasting against Kemler because Lewin had he had a crap army, didn't he? He had lots of archers. He lost his Pegasus Knights. Yeah, not ideal. I think that's our next target, heading that way. Maybe take Aquitaine first. Let's do the skills quickly. Dodgy Geezer, no. Got the raiding ambusher. It's kind of useful with Skarsnik because you can put him up with his troops in kind of in their starting position. So he's not late to the fight kind of thing, so not suffering with morale at all. We just want to put these guys on a spider, but yeah, he's got a lot more. Gets a bit more health, some more armor, slows him down. He loses melee attack as well, and weapon strength. Gains a small amount of charge bonus. So yeah, I don't really see the attraction to that. I might just take the precise, get him some more weapon strength. That'll do. So yeah, we are going to lose that to Belagar. Boss. Probably try and move. We definitely need to spend that money, don't we? Minus 300. Yeah. To be fair, that garrison mixed with his armies probably not terrible. I'd wager that maybe he could actually take Belgar on his own, but I wouldn't be 100% confident in doing it. But I would be with Skarsnik. So I think what I'll do is I'll swap these two. I'll send this guy down to cause some trouble with these guys, Aquitaine and Bordelot, and then yeah, try and bring Skarsnik back for like a paravon defense. It's probably only one move with Force March, so I'll call it a day there for kind of episode 2, guys. But that's Battle War Warhammer 2 kind of Let's Play Crooked Moon. Kind of episode 2. So if you like the video, guys, like the content, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. there's a couple of other, there's a Chaos playthrough, kind of up to kind of first and second episode there as well. I'm actually going to start a Bretonnian one after this because I quite enjoy playing Bretonnia, and I was torn between Teclis and Tyrion, but the first 30 levels of High Elves are literally a grind to me, so probably avoid that one for a little bit. Any ones you want to see specifically, yeah, drop me a message. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know about the quality of the microphone and stuff as well. I'm going to have a little tinker and try and play with some of the graphic settings, because I'm still getting a bit of lag, even with my overclock on, and I feel like it was a little bit worse with the overclocking on as well, so certainly try and get to the bottom of that. But until the next one, guys, I'll catch you again. Be safe.